Hi folks, Rich Pasini from rjpasini.com. I'm making this intro video on two platforms I use. Of course, the first one is eBay, and the second one I use is Bonanza. Now, I'm going to scroll along here, and I'm just going to show you, what I got at it. We have, as you can see over here, there's an active 160 listings, and there were more, but I added some stuff on there, and you can see what's sold over here, what's unsold, what's sold here, but that's the active. Anyway, I'm going to scroll down here, and you're going to notice some of them have watches, right? The prices, they're moderately priced, the price points. Okay. This is, the reason I'm doing this video is just in case you guys come across the video on YouTube and you never really went to my site, the eBay auction site. This is just give you a little overview of what I have on there. In case you may be interested in buying any stuff, that's up to you. But I'm just showing you some stuff here, what I got. Okay, I just did a previous video upload too on packaging. So I didn't realize it was 50 minutes long, but it came out a lot longer than I expected. I guess that's what happens when you're trying to do custom-made boxes and you're trying to be in detail with your processing. So I'm sorry about the long video, folks. I really am. But anyway, this is what I got going on here, in case anybody's interested in what I have. Okay, as you can see, I have some watches, not a lot. It's been kind of semi-slow with this stuff. It's going to scroll down over here really quick. I don't want to take too long on this. Every time I say I don't want to take too long, it ends up going a lot longer than expected. Okay, as you can see, like I said, some of the stuff has watches, and that's what I want to talk to you about. And after I get through with this here, I just want to, after I go back to the other platform, I want to show you how that one is set up as well. It's in regard to watches and my personal take on what I think, and I'll go over that with you in case you're wondering what topic could you have about watches and why you want to make a video about it. But anyway, here's what I got going on, as you can see. So as you can see here, the people that are watching, they're watching, you can see. Now some of this stuff has been up for quite some time here. There's going to be a point, excuse me, where I'm going to eventually start pairing things up and start reducing on certain items that are becoming stagnant, so to speak. We all think about things like, we all come up with our own price points. I guess the rule of thumb is if you buy something for $5, you sell it for 10. And in some cases, that doesn't always work. In some cases, I had it where I broke even, and there were cases where I even came out with a loss. So those are the things you got to be careful with. Okay. Now I want to show you like these things here. For example, these Bakelite Vintage 66 domino set here, whatever. I got them in ivory, and I got them 28 piece, and they're both 28 pieces. I had these for $9.99. When I had them for $9.99, here's the weird thing. When I had these for $9.99, I had a watcher, I think, on this one, the red one. Now the ivory pieces are nice. The red, whatever. And I had a watcher on this one, 2 watches on this one, and I had none on this one. Same price, do it $9.99. I had, I think, 2 or 3 on this one. And the auction came and went like dust in the wind. Okay, I listed for 27 or 30 days. It's now been on for 27 days now. 27 days left. You can see I reduced the price to $4.99. Okay, here, this hat I bought maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I got a buy it now price. 4 people. First was 5, now it's 4. Okay. Now, on some cases, just because there's nobody watching it, it doesn't mean it's not going to sell. Now, my thing is, when you're going through this, let me just scroll up really quick here. When you check the views, here's the thing. Here's how I look at these things. When you check the views here, you got 79, 21, 16, 3, 30, 37. Okay, 21, 34, 24, 24, 22. A lot of this was relisted. There was one here that had, I think, 100 and something views. Here's one for 53. I think that's the high. Oh no, 72. I was gonna say it was the highest one so far. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, here we go. Here, the Snoopy. 2 people watching it, 228 views. You know, and then you wonder. You say, now wait a minute. You click it on. You know, system slow, and you look at it and you say, well, what are they seeing in this here that's turning them off? I mean, look, it had 229 page views. What is turning them off? You know, that's what you always wonder with this here. The economy shipping here. If I was to offer free shipping, what I told you, what I pay for this and what I get, what I'm getting for it, I wouldn't come out much with a profit. It'd be so nil, it wouldn't even be worth selling. At that point, you might just give it away. I know people are shopping, okay, and it's, you know, there's like I said, there's watches, but when you look, and I got good until canceled, okay, 229 people looked at this little Snoopy doll, which is clean, okay. I don't know, do I have it listed as new or used? Okay, but it's clean. It's like new. And I don't know what the deal is. You know, then you start going, well, maybe I got to do some more research. Maybe I got to see what other people are selling it for. I don't know. I mean, you know, I was listening to eBay Radio, and there's a particular person I listened to. He's located in the UK, and he was saying that his wife sold a vintage Snoopy doll like that with the hoodie. And they got, like, well, over there it's listed in pounds, 50 pounds on Etsy. And he says he don't really do much selling on Etsy because he says, you know, they tried it, and, you know, his wife does that basically, you know, sells clothes and some vintage stuff there. But it was something like this. Now this doll here, this is what's on the label, 1958, 65, 68, 72, and it's an 18-inch doll. So this doll would be considered vintage. So what I'm thinking of doing, my personal take on it, is to pull it off of eBay and the auction, because I don't think this person's going to buy it. I mean, 229 people looked at it and no one's taking it. This guy who sold his Snoopy on Etsy got, I think it said 50 pounds, something like that. The same doll. The only thing is, mine has the earmuffs and stuff like that on, so it's a Macy's doll. So I'm really considering taking this off and jumping on to, you know, taking this guy off and putting it on Etsy and see what happens. Okay. If you look here, like I said, you know, now he has a Mickey Mouse. Now again, Mickey Mouse. All right. Let's look at Mickey Mouse here. I got it as used, but the thing is clean as a whistle. I mean, it is really clean. It's a clean doll. A Christmas doll. Christmas Santa. The Christmas Mickey Mouse Santa doll. Really nice. Okay. All right, 2 people are watching it. Buy it now. Again, but if I was to drop this and put free shipping on here, to ship this doll, it's going to probably cost me. You know what I'm saying? Do the math. Do the math. Subtract the $6.31 from the $12.99 plus the fees. What am I going to come out with? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to watch. It's like pros and cons with this here, because you could be selling stuff and thinking you're making money. You're saying, well, wow, you know, I'm making, but you don't really, we have to start looking at the eBay fees and then the final value fees and all the other stuff. It gets to be, the price point, you know, it gets to be ridiculous. So my take on this is, if you're going to get something like this, these dolls were bought at a thrift store. And, you know, I bought them at a reasonable price, not necessarily cheap either. I mean, considering, you know, the thrift stores have become very slick too, I'll be honest with you. They know what they got. So when you're buying from a thrift store, unless they have discounts, like you have half price off on there, you're not going to really make too great a profit on it, on these type of items. So just be careful what you're getting. You know, I'm not saying you don't make a profit. I mean, I had made profits on certain things. On that previous video I did, that's 50 minutes long, about the packaging. That tape recorder, I made a nice little profit on it. Okay, I got it for a real good price, and like I said, I made a profit off a nice profit, and they paid for shipping and handling, which is only fair. It's I was saying in in that video, it was 3 pounds. It turned out to be, well, that's with the boxing and the packaging material. It came out to be 8 pounds, as you could see in that previous video I made, the new one that just went up. So just watch your price points when you're doing this stuff. Factor in how much it's going to cost you to ship. If you're getting this thing, if I'm getting this thing if I got this thing for $2, then I would offer it free shipping, because I said, well, I'm going to make a decent profit off it, if I got it for $2. But you got to be careful. We're all in eBay, as eBay sellers, top rate sellers, and regular sellers, whatever. We're all in this business. We're all in on eBay to make money, to turn this into a good business, a branded business. And if you're going to do that, you might as well do it the right way. So going back, let's go back here, back to my eBay thing. My take on watches is this, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. I don't know if you guys ever heard of sniping. They have, I'm sure if some of you may have heard it, and some may have not. They have what they have called sniping software, where if you're going to bid, I don't know if it's used on Buy It Now. Maybe, I'm not sure. I never really used it. But I think it's on the auction. I think when you're doing bidding. And with the sniping software, I guess you set perimeters up in there where if it gets to a certain price point, you want to have that thing bid on it. I don't know if it's done automatically. I don't know if you set it up. I'm not too familiar with it. I heard of it. My take on watches, this is what my take is now. But people that do watch, don't take it the wrong way. I do watching too, as a seller. But see, my thing is, a lot of these people that I think that are watching, could be wrong, are sellers. And the reason why I say that, the reason why I think they put watches on there, or they watch on here, is because they want to see what yours is going to sell for. And it makes sense. I've done the same thing myself, to be honest with you. I've done things where if I go on another site, if I was selling this Animal Land orange dog, all right, with the varsity jacket, I would go on another person's site and see what they're selling for, and I would hit the watch button because I want to know what they're selling it for. And if they're selling it higher, did they get the price? I mean, I'm underpricing certain things. Like I said, if they're selling for $12.99, I'm doing for $9.99. Okay, then I got to look on here. On that particular person, are they selling it with shipping or fast free? Now this one here, I'll make a little profit on it because I'm not going to make much on it, because for the simple reason I'm offering fast and free shipping. What I should have done, I still can, because there's no bid. It doesn't have bidding history because I'm not using auction style format. I could trip this up to $11.99, $12.99, but I may be sitting on this thing for another month, 2 months, whatever, But that's the thing I'm getting back to with the watches. I think I'm not saying for sure, but I think a percentage. It might be a very minute percent of watches out there are probably sellers. Outside of buyers, they're outside. They're probably sellers. Keeping an eye on what you're selling. And, I guess they want to see, hey, his thing sold for this price, so maybe I could try. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a good idea. I do the same thing. I'll be honest with you. I do the same thing. Like I said, with this Game Boy thing here, I will go on to another seller's website, auction site, and see what they're selling. I will hit the watching on it. I will add it to my watch list because I want to see what it sold for. Okay. There's really, when you really think about eBay or even any of the selling platforms, there's really no formula for it. I mean, there might be people out there telling you, well, if you do it this way, do it that. It's like jumbling balls. You could sit there and do it all you want and figure this out, figure that out, and it ends up coming out to be, you're right back to square one again. Okay. Now, there may be buyers and sellers out there that have a formula, how they work this in. Some people might say, well, the things you got, maybe people ain't interested. That's fine. I mean, like I said, I've been on websites, where other sellers, top-rated sellers, are selling a variety of stuff. And, I look at their stuff and I say, hey, they're selling a variety of stuff. That's good. They're not just zoned in on one thing. And I think with eBay, you need to have a variety, unless you have one branded thing. I was on eBay radio. And maybe a couple weeks back, and there was a guy, I forget what he was selling. I don't know what it was, but he made a killing off of this stuff. If I find out what it is, I'll update it. But supposedly he made $7,000 for the month. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what kind of, if it was like a little toy event. I forget exactly what it was. So people can make money if you stick with one particular thing, if that's what you want to specialize in. And that, if you're going to specialize in that particular item, do your research on it. Read up about it, learn. Like I was saying with comics, and one of the, I put the ad in there about selling comics, and I don't know about the grading. Grading, they have what, 4.5 and this. I didn't put any grading. I think I only got like 3 comics up right now. I have a whole bunch of them. I don't know if I'm gonna pursue putting all up there. I think there's like close to 1,000 in there. I don't know if I'm gonna put them all up. It's a lot of work, but we'll see what happens with these. I'm just feeling the water out right now with this. But anyway, here's the thing. I want to show you the other platform, okay? This is the other platform I got. This is called Bonanza. For people who haven't heard about it, you get all these ratings. They were saying that with Bonanza, it's just as, well, the way to make it sound is just as good as eBay. But eBay is a big selling platform. We know that. And Amazon, like I said, Amazon's like the 900-pound gorilla. I think the only thing I have on Amazon, I think, is 2 things, maybe 2 comics or whatever, or maybe 1 or 2, whatever. I don't know. I'm feeling the water with them because I really don't sell on Amazon, so I want to see what's going on with that. But anyway, Bonanza's a nice. It's a nice selling platform. It's clean. Here's the stuff I have. Okay, now, if you notice on eBay, I have 160. Here it says last import found was 381 results, whatever. I just want to show you the format, how it looks. It's pretty nice and clean the way they do it. Okay, it's nice. Here's all the same. These are the same exact things that's on eBay. Now, if you notice, when you sell on their website, the price points change. Okay. Now look at the Muppet movie here, right? Just remember that, the Muppet movie, right? See what it is, right? $3.96. All right. Now we're going to go back to eBay, and we're going to go to the Muppet movie. Now, you might say, is that allowed? Like, do you allow them to do that there, to drop the price point? You know what? Anything to get a sale, why not? If it's not gonna kill me, you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. I want to see if I could show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, brother. I'm sorry, folks, for this here taking long here. I know it's around here somewhere. Okay. See, here it is here, the Muppet movie. We got it for $4, right? Listed. I got it for $4. 4 people are watching it, 64 views. All right. That's the only difference between, see, at least eBay gives you kind of like a little heads up, like, hey, you're getting people looking, you're getting people watching, they give you a little heads up on it. Where Bonanza, if they have a format like that, I don't see it in here, okay? So here, okay, so they dropped it by 4 cents, whatever, right? So, I mean, that's okay. I have no problem with that. I think I have this for $7.99. They dropped to $7.91. That's okay. But you see, this is how it works with them. And the hat, remember the hat I had? Well, if you've seen it in there, it's for $25. They dropped to $24.75. This is going, I know I have this on eBay. I think it's for $19.99. They got it for $19.79. They when they were importing, that's probably in the stipulation that they're going to, do a little deduction in price, which is okay. Now, on Bonanza, I'm again over here. Look, top rated seller. Here, see the prompt next to it. The seller consistently earns high ratings from buyers thanks to fair shipping and excellent service. I only sold, I think, 4 or 5 things on this here. You don't get much traffic from them. Also, their rating is a little off. What do I have over here? This is, well, mine should be 99. It should be 100% over here because they import it, okay? And this here should be a little more than that, okay? If you go up here, you'll see what I have, okay? 784, see, and they have me down for 772. Now, you could click on a button over here. Where is it here? That ain't the one. Well, when you do this here, right here, here's what they have here. Look. Refund rate great. Hasn't received feedback from Bonanza yet. Well, now this one here, I don't know what, there's no negative here. It shouldn't be here. 3 neutral. I don't know what this is all about because this is items sold on other marketplaces. I don't know what they're referring to. The only one I got is from eBay. And eBay, Doesn't have me down for any neutrals and any negatives. And again, their positive feedback is not the same. So if you delete here and re-import, right, it'll tell you to verify your eBay account. You go back to your sign in. You agree to this. Grant them access. Okay. You go back, and then you look at your seller's dashboard. They're trying to emulate, you know, eBay, no doubt. Okay, so you get all this little stuff here. Now to join this here, they say if you want to get repeat customers or start billing, they want you to join their services. I don't want any monthly fees. I got enough with the eBay. Like I said, it's nice. It's a nice little selling platform. But I don't need other. I want just the basics. So when you go over here now, I want to show you on your seller's dashboard. Right? Yes, you're viewing your board, your booth. You could update and all that stuff. See over here, you could import from Amazon onto this, import from eBay, import from Etsy, Shopify, and Shopify, and this one here from inventory file. I usually do this to bring it up to date. Okay, so you click this on. It gives you sync with eBay store. Now, see over here, import in progress. It's already doing it. November 30th is currently in progress. 158 unique and 198 unique, blah, blah, blah. It's processing. Okay? And you could always cancel at any time if you don't want them to do that. You could just cancel automatic inventory synchronization. Here's a perform a clean one. It's not bad. I only got, like I said, excuse me. I only got, like I said, it's either 4 or 5 sales out of this here. I don't know if people could promote this site. I guess you could. I mean, not on, of course, not eBay, but I'm sure you could if you have your own website. I think you could throw a link in this. I also sell on that. But if you got your own website, you should just be selling from your website. Now, my website does have eBay stuff imported in there, outside of all the other little things I talk about, my services and stuff like that. Eventually, I would like to change that over, okay? Where I don't mind advertising, you know, putting eBay stuff on there. I figured the reason why I'd say, well, if it's on eBay, why you got it on your website? Because I figure if anybody hits my website, they could also go to, you know, the website, and then if you click it on, it'll take you right to eBay. It's kind of like like a double feature here, you know, try to get it to sell on both ends, you know, from the website and to eBay. Although they're hyperlinked, so you know, when you click, if you go to my website rjpasini.com, you'll see the same stuff listed here. You'll see all the stuff here listed here, okay, just like they got here on Bonanza. Same thing here. Now, but if you click this though, if you click this on, you're not going to go. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't done it in a while, but I don't think you're going to go. You're not going to go to eBay, of course. Well, let's see what happens here with this here. See, you're going to stay in the Bonanza website. See here, and you know they make it nice. I mean, yeah, here you go. 5 Bonanza transactions. There you go. Okay. As you notice, it updated. It didn't do this here. It still left me at 99.9%. So that's, you know, not for nothing, but you know, I would like everything to be right on the money. You know, this should be 100%. The feedback should be 784. If you're going to import, you should import everything. And again, they got me stellar top-rated seller. Okay, so that's nice. Look, I'm not knocking it. It's a nice little platform. And you know, sometimes I wonder, like I think myself, I say, wow, do people really get involved with this here? Are they really making money with this here? Like, you know, with this Bonanza. So I did one day is I went over here and I clicked on, I don't know, clothing, whatever it was. Let's say vintage. And let's see here, it's slow. And you know, you look at some of the stuff that people have on here. And again, people like here, top rate sales. So, you know, I was curious. I said, I wonder how much people really selling stuff on here. So I clicked this on, and you know, you always look at their things here, how long they've been on, whatever. This guy right, he's been here. He's got 27 transactions. There were people on here, sellers that had one seller. I think had, I don't know, maybe 3,000 items on there. It's like, and he looked like he was strictly a Bonanza seller, but he probably belongs to one of those paid services where you supposedly you get all this exposure, which I don't understand, because if you're on the website, you can see right here, bonanza.com, right? You can see it's right there. You would think you get the exposure. So I don't know how they got their algorithm set up. In other words, you know, I got the free service. Do I just get the basic? Do they just put me out in basic search engines? I'm even on search engines. But I don't know. I'm just saying. But if you do a Google search, if you're ever curious for yourself, you go over here, and you do a Google search. Like, for example, I'm going to go over here, type in RJ right? You could type like icon, whatever. You click here. You'll see on the search engine, on my name, it brings it right up to the first thing here in the search engine. Okay. Well, then again, there's probably not that many RJ Pasinis. But I mean, and then you go on here, you'll see the general merchandise, 7 Alibaba, the Compra, the LinkedIn. You'll see all this here, Panasonic, digital clock radio, YouTube. Okay. You'll see all that stuff there. And over here it says 27,500 results. I don't think I'm going to come up that much in there. If I had that money, if I have that many things out there, that's quite a bit. I don't recall seeing that much, but then they got all this other stuff they put in here. You know, basically it looks like Google picks up your stuff that you sold on eBay, as you can see here. See, this I did sell, you know, for $2, whatever. The Jungle Book. So I think the stuff, I think what it does is, I think what Google does, it picks up all the stuff that's, as soon as you log on to it, you know, with eBay and stuff like that, it goes down to the search engine, they will pick it up. See, now it's up to 30,500. I don't have that much, I'm not a popular person like that has all that. But it's good to see that it came up right on top over here. And then of course when you click this on, then you got the website. I'm still working on it. It's still new to me. I mean, like I said, I'm still trying to get this thing up and running. I even put over here Bonanza website rating, you know, and it says over here that RJPasini is given the top rated seller status of Bonanza, an up and coming auction site to sell your goods and services if you'd like to be part of it, of their team, by clicking, and you click over here on my website, and it bumps you right back over here. Okay, and there's my sign-in ID, seller dashboard account. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And if you're interested in anything here, or if you got any comments to leave with me, I'm going to do another video after this one. It's called What's Trending on eBay, and it's only going to be about the one. I got one thing. Should be a real short one, but I just want to go over that really quick with you, and that's what I'm going to call it when I do the upload. It's going to be called What's Trending on eBay. And it's only one thing, and I picked it up from the eBay radio. And if you haven't heard about it, I'm going to share it with you, and I think you're going to get a kick out of it as to what people are buying. So that's going to come in the next video. If you like what I got here, what you saw here, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. If you think it's something not of interest, that's fine. I like to share this stuff with the viewers out there, the YouTube viewers and the eBay sellers and buyers, to just express myself and to show you what I'm doing, and if it could help out in any way, that's fine. I hope it does help you somehow. But thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.